morning.
Welcome back to the Finca.
Indeed, in the courtyard in front of our monster melon plant and monster tomatoes. They're doing really well, they're loving this weather.
Absolutely. It's another hot summer's day. We might have a cloud up there.
Crikey.
First one for days. Alfie's crashed out, Inspector Alfie's crashed out on the top step
Not
up
doing
there.
much inspecting.
Not to, I'm sure he will later. So anyway, what are we on with today?
We're still in the office.
Yes, office.
Thought we'd do our intro
bedroom.
out here because it's a bit cosy in there too.
There's a tower in the middle of
Yeah.
it. We're working on the plastering on the walls. I'm going to be doing some experimental lime plaster mixes. Certainly experimental to us because it's not my strongest forte, but I'm getting better.
Yes.
You're having a look at that.
I'm going to have a look at that exposed stone wall. There's still, all the gaps are filled in now. We've got no daylight coming through, no drafts, no wasps more importantly.
That's a step forward.
But lots of stones need putting in there now to make it look pretty.
Yes, get that finished up.
Yes.
So, let's get on with
Let's
it.
do it. So this is the wall in question, you may remember. These are the type of stones I'm looking for that will sit, for example, like that, flush with the other stones but fill in that gap there. They're not easy to find. We've got lots of rubble type stones around here, but these flat ones, they're like gold dust. So I'm going to go out in this heat with my little bucket and see what I can find.
I'm going to carry on with this plastering. I've got this channel to fill in. I've got a bit of another one by the door over there, and then I don't know if you can see down here where the skim has come off. This is all solid up here. I want to try and build it all up to the level of this base coat, and then we're going to try some sort of skim coat. That's where we're going to get experimental. As I say, plastering isn't the best thing. I get better at it all the time, but yeah, so that's going to be interesting. We've actually got a plan, a technique that we've used in other rooms in the apartment upstairs to blend all the walls to an even texture. So let's just get on with it. As always, give it a good soaking. I don't want to fill it up all the way because it'll be too thick. It'll probably crack. It won't take so well. Let's do it in thinner layers. Starting at the top, because the mess that I'll drop on the floor, I don't want to drop that onto new stuff. Have a look. Just put it in by hand as well, because obviously I want to push it behind this conduit. Get it right in. It just takes time. It's only time. So that corner's all done. I managed to get a little bit further up the door, but I'm going to do another mix. See if I can get this bottom bit here level with that base coat there. That'll be another good bit of progress.
We just had a lovely lunch, homegrown tomatoes, homegrown beetroot, fresh eggs of course. And this afternoon it's gone really humid again. I'm going to sit and collect our seeds from the Brussels sprouts that we grew over the winter, if you remember. It's all gone to seed. We've got little pods here, so I could be here some time, but I'm just literally opening the pods and seeing what's in there, and I'll keep them for next year. And in theory, because they've grown already in our climate and in our soil, these should do better, even better, and we did really well last year for the first year. So yeah, so you might want to come back later because it's not very interesting for you, but keeps me occupied. Look how tiny they are. As I say, I'm going to be here some time, I think. And when I said next year, I actually mean this year, but later on in the season. We're going to try this year to plant them in August. Last year we did September, but we didn't have Brussels until February, March time. It'd be nice to have them over Christmas, so we're going to try a little bit earlier. They should be alright, because until they actually come up, they're not going to be exposed to any extreme heat.
So I'm pretty happy with that for now. Last mix of the day, I'm going to turn my attention to getting some of these stones, these holes filled in. Sean's got to me a big pile of stones, you can see there. So I'm going to start getting them in this wall. You can't actually see that. Just about. It's not flaring out, it must be so sunny outside. I'm going to start at the top and then work my way down. One of the reasons for starting at the top and we'll slowly get these stones cleaned up as they go. I keep, as well as spraying the joints, I spray the stones as well. And it just slowly washes everything down. Hopefully not all over the new window. But, so, although I will be foiled by that because I'm just going to be picking up a stone and seeing where it'll fit. Well, the general plan is to start at the top. And I've got a bucket of water, the perfect one. Wash each of these off the door and wet them. It's to go in up there. There. Lovely. So carry on. Well, that's actually worked out really well. I've managed to get all across the top of the wall, round that top lintel, done. There's a few small holes which I just need some smaller stones in, but yeah, that's the result. I've got a few, there comes the flare, a couple down the side and a couple in here, but that's going to do me for today.
So there we go, quite a little cachet Brussels seeds ready for next season. Hopefully they should work. So we're not doing any more now, it's too hot. I'm going inside for a nice cold beer.
Right, that's where we go. Experimental mix number one. I don't know how many I'm going to do. This it's 1 part lime, 1 part sand. And I'm going to start practicing over here, so this is actually going to be behind that sofa. I'm sure I'll make quite a reasonable job of it. Yeah, it's all super hard. It's a bit wet now, so I don't know how to suck the life out of it. All I'm bothered about, I'm not even bothered about the finish too much because these balls are quite rough anyway. It's just losing this step. So, it's super wet, getting wetter. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I don't know if I'm in the right position. It's quite, I don't know, sloppy consistency, but also very sticky. So plastering is not my forte. But we keep practicing, don't we? I'm actually better with plaster than I am with lime. It actually just sucks it out of it so fast. Right, let's have a go then. That's promising. Excellent. Right, shall I carry on? Don't overwork it too fast. Do you know what? This is going to be alright. Happy days. Wonderful. So the main thing, it's on the wall. Left it a little bit. I'm just going to wet it and just see if I can flatten some of these lines out of it a little bit. It's never going to be the same texture as the stuff that's already on here, because there is different stuff, I think. But if we can get it flattish, the lime wash also covers a myriad of errors as well. I'll leave that a bit now. Don't mess with it too much. See what it does. You can tell on there from this demo patch of lime washing that I did how it's quite thick and rough and stuff. I think that might actually blend in. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it go off a bit, and then we're just going to paint it and see what it looks like. Other than that, we have done stuff upstairs before where we've used a 1-to-1 lime and sand, or mixed it like a slurry, and literally just painted it onto the walls. That gives quite a nice texture and hides a multitude of sins, but it just means we'd have to do the whole walls and then lime wash over the top of that as well. So if we can avoid an extra step, but yeah, we'll see, we'll leave it and see.
So Andy's gone for a lie down. We've had a confer, and I'm going to try with a wet sponge just to soften this edge, because I think that's going to be alright, and it's going to save us an awful lot of work having to do all of the walls. So have a go, just gently. Well, there you go. We're both quite happy with that, so we're going to go with it. There is a little dink, if you can see in the middle there, but you know what, the wall's full of them, so it's just going to blend in with the rest of it. But we've smoothed those edges off, and tomorrow we're going to try with the lime wash and see if you can see the join. I don't think you will, because we've said before, lime wash covers a multitude of sins. So yeah, happy days. This is our neighbour's house, the farmer that helps us out with our olives. It's not been lived in like ours for about 85 years. It's in a similar state of disrepair. He recently lost his father, and I think he's been inspired by what we've been doing. He's been and had a look around our apartment when we first did that, and he keeps coming and having a look what we're doing in the house. He's decided he's going to start work on this place, possibly with a view to moving in. We're not quite sure yet, but we've had a bit of good fortune I'll share with you. So the builders have been here at the weekends and they've been excavating, which is the courtyard just behind me. Won't show you because obviously it's not our property, but they've lifted up a load of huge flat stones which he has no use for. For some reason he's decided he's going to put concrete down and he's building an outdoor kitchen, so he doesn't want these stones. And come this way, he's donated them to us. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? Look at this, there's about a third of them, there's a load more still in there. He was busy last night stacking them for us. We didn't even realise this morning until we came out and saw them. Beautiful, flat, thick, heavy stones. We're thinking about putting them in the lounge because we've got those beautiful big flagstones from the front door, but they just literally go do that central piece. So on the left, where eventually we're going to have the ergon and our dining table, we thought we'd be able to use these. A long way in the future yet, but so exciting, thought we'd share it with you.
The rest of the day I want to spend getting this top stonework finished above that lintel, get that completely finished off. I've got my little platform here, so then yeah, it'll be another bit done anyway. There's just a couple of small holes that need filling in, so I'll do them as I go. Smashing. Should be able to get this done today, I think. One there, another bit here, another bit there. So I'll crack on and get it done. There we go, that's all the top done. Excellent, mission accomplished on that.
Well, that's it for this time,
Wonderful,
folks.
yeah.
It's extremely hot, humid. They've forecast a storm.
We've got a warning.
We've got a warning.
Yes, from 6 o'clock tomorrow morning until 6 o'clock the morning of the day after.
Yes.
Heavy rain. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, they say this, but then. So yeah, I think we're going to end it there. We're going to be carrying on with this room. Then we'll get these walls done. We're going to be sticking some lime wash on that plaster bit.
Yeah.
See what that looks like, but we think it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
And then if it is, get the rest of it done. Get that stonework finished.
Indeed.
You're ready for the floor, eh?
I'm ready for a nice cold beer, don't know.
I think I am. I am too. Well, not too bad today actually.
So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you very much.
And thank you to all our subscribers, all our Patreons, everybody that's bought us a coffee, and we'll see you next time.